Hello, this is Jolly Wombat from the Cerebra Vertex forums, just going over how to update your Cerebra Vertex to the latest firmware. First off, we're going to go and hit the menu button on the right side of the Vertex and hit the update button. This is your main update screen and contains most of the settings that you're going to need. Specifically, what we want to look at is update to version that we see there towards the top. If you click on that, you'll see three options: specify, latest, and stable. Specify allows you to type in an option like beta, or if the technicians on the Cerebra forum ask you to update to a specific firmware version, that's where you would put this. So for instance, one of the latest stables is 4086, we could type that in here. Or like most of the folks right now, you can type in the word beta and that'll put you on track with the latest beta firmware. Next up, you'll go ahead and click update the update software now button. This is usually a pretty quick process. It'll prompt you with a new window here in a moment to replace the system applications. You'll click OK. And it'll ask you to install and apply permissions. We're going to go ahead and hit install. And again, this is a very quick process. Usually takes about 30 seconds or so or less. What the updater program does is allows it to pull some of the newer firmware versions if they change specific applications. Next up, we need to update the regular firmware, so we're going to hit the menu button again and hit update. And this time we're going to click update the software now. This process does take some time. It's got quite a few files to download. We can check on the status of them by pulling from the top down on the screen there, and you'll see the Cerebra updater in the middle there, giving a progress bar. It's going to download all the settings, applications for the entire operating system. And this does take some time. Currently there are 27 different modules that it has to download. And after it does download them all, it has to install them. So again, this does take some time. You can keep checking back on it by pulling down the notification screen just to see how it's doing. We're not going to sit through all of this just because it takes quite a while. There aren't really any confirmations when it's done that'll appear on screen. You have to look in the notification window. Once you pull it down, it'll say that the update is complete. Once the updates are done, I recommend restarting the system and you should be good to go.